place where I'm from, where's the color of the sun, the scent of the sea. Warm breeze, beautiful moonlight, it's all in my heart. The place where I'm from is a sweet romantic song, a smooth melody. Passion, burning desire is the sound of my heart, the sound of my heart. A worldliness from Venice to sky-high Manhattan. I'm in love with life. I love the cosmic globes around my worldliness. From Sydney to the streets of London, everywhere I go, I have in my core the place where I'm from. The place where I'm from has the life of a crowded cafe, the streets of water. Hang loose, living the good life. It's the beat of my heart, the beat of my heart. A worldliness from Venice to sky-high Manhattan. I'm in love with life. I love the cosmic globes around my worldliness. From Sydney to the streets of London, everywhere I go, I have in my core. And if I feel lost, I close my eyes and then I go back to the place where I'm from, the lovely place where I'm from. Worldliness from Venice to sky-high Manhattan. I'm in love with life. I love the cosmic globes around my worldliness. From Sydney to the streets of London, everywhere I go, I have in my core worldliness. From Venice to sky-high Manhattan, I'm in love with life. I love the cosmic globes around my worldliness. From Sydney to the streets of London, everywhere I go, I have in my core the place where I'm from. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Hello everyone, welcome. Giada Valenti here in Las Vegas, 2 p.m. in the afternoon, sunny shining, very hot in Vegas. How are you guys? Wherever you're watching from, let me know. So, Giada Valenti, I'm a singer and a songwriter. I was born and raised in Venice, Italy. Many of you know, but I see a lot of people appearing today for the first time. So, welcome guys. And if you are new, please let us know where you are watching from. I know 5 p.m. for you guys appearing from the East Coast in New York City, and I see many of you appearing over there, and Long Island, a lot of friends over there. Good morning to people in Australia. Buonanotte, good night almost to the people that are watching from Italy, yes, where it's 23 at night, ora 23 della sera in Italia per voi, 22 England, And Ireland, we always have people there. I see new in California. Welcome, Laura Raffa. She's watching. We have a lot of new people because on Thursday, with the Giada Live, we do the Italian episode together with my dear friends of Italian Living that just like me are in love with Italy and they promote Italy and anything that comes from Italy. So I'm so happy to be doing this with them on Thursday. And so I call the people that have been with me with Giada Live. We've been doing this since March 18. We've done this for you guys that are new every day for 100 days with celebrity guests. I had some amazing friends that appear, actors, singers, musicians. And then now we are going with the summer schedule, which is 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, where Saturday I'm in the kitchen cooking some Italian delicious food. And then on Sunday, since a couple of weeks, because I am a singer, I also sing on my Patreon page. We call the event the Love Song Sundays, and you guys get to choose the song over there when you became a Patreon member. I call it like a Team Awesome, in sign language, Team Awesome member. We do some sign languages here, thanks to my friends Diane Fiorentino. She's been teaching me some sign language, which is very important because many people at home during this COVID-19 with mask have been isolated. So when we started the Giada Live, I decided to learn myself sign language, and I've learned that I want to thank you. I'm going to do it at the end too, for watching me, and I really love you all, guys. So thank you so much, and we have become friends and family all together here. So what is happening today on the Giada Live? If you have tuning in for the first time, we have an interesting program today. By the way, you see on the back of me, that's a beautiful resort in Sardinia in Italy, one of the 2 islands of Italy, because we will be talking today of a few things related also to Sardinia. What are we going to be today? We are going to be traveling to Italy to discover the seas of Italy. Do you know how many seas we have in Italy? And also we are going to have we're educating ourselves how many numbers of Italy, fun stuff about Italy. Then I'm going to take you to to the smallest restaurant in the world that is in Italy, believe it or not, and then to a few very romantic restaurants that we have in Italy. Well, the food is delicious and the landscape and the location where those restaurants are out of this world. And to conclude, of course, as always, we are going to have the birthday and events of history, thanks to my friends Doug Hartline in Sacramento. We have been doing also birthday and event since March, right? We have learned the birthday of everybody and we are educating ourselves. So, but first, today is August the 20th, and today it's, listen to this, National Lemonade Day. I know it's very popular, lemonade, here in America. We not so much in Italy, but since we the Giada Live, for you guys that are new, I love to cook, and I never drink wine of any kind of alcohol. And when I started to cook for you guys on the Giada Live, many people were asking me, of course, questions. Which kind of wine goes with this kind of food? And I had no idea because I was in knowing nothing about wine. So we started also to do this wine journey as I'm learning myself, and many of you have been watching with me, learning with me, and we actually talked in some of the episodes about the Prosecco and the Pinot Grigio, which are 2 wines that come from my region. And so do you know there are some cocktails actually that you can do with lemonade? And normally this is what happens, guys, for you that are new. On Thursday, I read a couple of cocktails, and then on Saturday, when I cook, I also start the cooking things with a chin-chin with one of the cocktails that you guys decide. So here are a few options, actually 2 with Prosecco and 1 with Pinot Grigio. By the way, I've learned myself, the Prosecco and Pinot Grigio are both white wine, but they have different names because they come from the same region, but they are made from different kind of grapes. The Prosecco is made with Glera, and the other one is made with another. We even have a card. You have a card, JJ? And the other one is made with Vitis vinifera, which is another kind of grape. And the one of Pinot Grigio is kind of white and reddish, so the wine has a kind of a gray color if it is not really worked, and the Pinot Grigio is really white and sparkling wine. So here are the cocktails that you can make with lemonade, because today is International Lemonade Day. So one, I love the color. You guys have to choose which one you want me to make Saturday. It's the pink lemonade Italian spritz cocktail. So it's not the original spritz, it's the lemonade Italian spritz cocktail. JJ is looking for the card, so you guys can you can see the ingredients. It takes only 5 minutes to make, and it has 130 calories. It's made with prosecco, pink lemonade, but you can also make with a normal lemonade, a splash of soda water, ice, and you can garnish it with lemon and French raspberry. JJ is still looking for the card, as in Fano. Today, by the way, we were late because we have been having so many issues with the computer. So sorry guys if today is going to be like a rocky ride, as they say, because we are having so many technical problems. Like now JJ cannot find the cards with the things. I'm gonna post them later on the social media. So one that you guys could choose is this one, the pink lemonade Italian spritz cocktail. I try to describe to you from the pictures. It's kind of pinkish and it's delicious apparently, and it only has 130 calories. We have another one that is the lemonade prosecco punch, which is also made in 5 minutes, and it has 250 calories. A little bit more calorie because he has lemonade, he has citrus vodka. Yeah, when you put alcohol, I learned the calorie goes up, and you have to put inside blackberry and what else? And fresh mint, and of course chilled prosecco. And JJ cannot find the pictures somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna post them later on social media, guys. As I told you, today is a rocky ride. And the third one that you guys have to choose, so you have to choose only by the names, is the Pinot Pineapple Lemonade Ice. This is takes 10 minutes to do, has 200 calories, so is in between the two, and is made with prosecco, lemonade, and this one is made with lemonade cubes, pineapple, frozen pineapple, you have to have, Pinot Grigio, and some lemon for garnish. So you guys have to choose which one of this one you want me to make when I'm coming on Saturday. I will post the pictures on Facebook and social media, and you guys have to vote and say 1, 2, or 3. So this concludes the things about let's see, as I said, today is going to be kind of rocky. So I need to have a new computer, you have been hearing me saying, and today the computer, because of the heat, Las Vegas has a temperature of 104, which for you guys watching from Europe, it's around 45 degrees. When we go live on the Giada Live, we need to switch off the air conditioning because the air conditioning is there and it's making a noise like it is an airplane going to land in the program, so we have to switch it off. So I'm getting hot, but that's not a problem, you know, I can always do like this and you guys will not mind, but the computer get crazy. So today the computer was overheated and didn't want it to start. But nevertheless, today I decided that we cannot travel yet because of this COVID-19, but we've been traveling to Italy constantly with the Giada Live. And today I said, let's get ready for next year, October, when we can travel to Italy all together. Remember, once a year I do this trip and you guys can join me. So I said, let's learn something every day. And today I said something that I didn't know myself, numbers of Italy. So I prepared a little video because we all love the Italian boots, but you may know this information. Some of them I knew from school, but you know, when you learn something in school, you forget. So here we go, we start the video. Italy, my beautiful home, has 20 regions, of which 2 are beautiful islands, the island of Sicily and Sardinia. Every region has several provinces, to be precise, 107, and then they are from north to south. Italy is one big booth, but is divided in 3 parts, the northern, the central, and the southern of Italy. Italy is a peninsula left by water and is only touched on the north by France, Switzerland, Austria, and Slovenia. And there are only 3 regions in Italy that don't touch the sea, which is Valle d'Aosta, Piedmont, Lombardy, Trentino Alto Adige, and Umbria, the heart of Italy. In the territory of Italy, we also have 2 independent states, the states of Vaticano, where the Pope lives, which is beautiful and has only a population of 618 people, that's the garden of the Vatican, and San Marino, officially Serenissima Republic of San Marino, which is beautiful, is located on the north central Italian part of the peninsula, on the border with Emilia-Romagna and Marca, and is a beautiful place where you can buy gold, by the way. if you happen to go there. And by the way, have you ever wondered how many miles of coastline Italy has? Well, here it is. 4,700 miles of coastline, and it takes a long time to visit all the amazing, beautiful places there are around the coastline. And are you curious also to know how many seas are surrounding Italy? Look at the beautiful seas that we have in Italy. Well, here we are. The question is, how many seas are surrounding Italy? 4 are big one, and then there are the small one, for a total of 6. And today I'm going to take you around the coast. So we start with the Adriatic Sea, of course, where I bet from Trieste to Bari, north to south, and as a linear coast, as you can see, with sand and warm water. And I already took you there to some place. Last week we went to Il Lido di Venice and Caorle, because that's the place where I was born and raised. But very famous are also Jesolo, Bibione, and Lignano Sabbiadoro. You guys see all these pictures. And very popular among the young people, you see in a second, are Rimini and Riccione, going to the south, of course, and Cattolica and Cesenatico. You can see the beaches are very crowded over there. But, when you're a kid, I've been there. And actually, Cesenatico has a beautiful center as well. And they are famous, they call it like a little Ibiza. They are famous, of course, for discos and clubs and nightlife. The Central Adriatic coast has also very beautiful sandy beaches, a little bit more quiet if you go more to the south, like Pesaro, Fano, and Civitanova. Here you see them. And they are very beautiful places. And if you prefer pebbly beaches with the stones, the coastline is interrupted at a certain point by the Cornero Mount in the Marche region. Is beautiful. And here you find the favorite beach of Numana, look at that, and Sirolo, with crystal clear water. The more south we go, the more beautiful you're gonna get. And then the Adriatic coast has also some of the most beautiful places. You can see that Trabocchi is one of my favorites. Look at those places, one more beautiful than the others. And oh, you have to see Ortona, look at that village. And one of my favorite, of course, is also the city of Vasto that you see in a second. That is Campo Marino, by the way. That is a natural sea park in the Adriatic, and that's beautiful Vasto. And we are in the Puglia region. And then we go a little bit more south, and we have, again, the beautiful Campo Marino, and that's Vasto again. As you can see, the coast here, they get kind of rocky. This is Baia delle Zagarie. It's in front of the Gargano. And in front of that, there is the famous island of the Tremiti. And of course, look at here, we go a little bit more south. I told you we get to the Ionian Sea. It touches some of the most beautiful regions of Italy. You see in a second, which is Puglia, Basilicata, Calabria. How many of you watching, guys, are already familiar with these places? Maybe you guys have been to all these places. And then we get to the Ionian Sea. Look at that. It's Calabria, as I said, and in Sicily. And some beautiful place over there, really, that you can visit. Look at these pictures. I prepared Gallipoli is one of my favorite. I put, of course, the pictures of the places I visited, of I want to go and visit. And Crotone is absolutely a must-see with the famous Capo Rizzuto. Look at that. It's offers one of the most beautiful cities. And of course, the Ionian, also Taormina and Isola Bella. I don't know if you guys have been there, but really, this part of Sicily, it's one of the most beautiful parts of Italy, in matter of fact, and maybe of the world as well. And here we get at a certain point to the Sicilian Sea, which is there, the other side of Sicily, and they call it even the Little Africa, because all the piece of lands that are there, you see, like Calamosce, they look a little bit like Africa. San Lorenzo Beach is spectacular. It was the favorite place to vacation in of Domenico Modugno, the guy that wrote Volare, l'Isola dei Conigli, the island of the rabbits, believe it or not. I haven't seen rabbits when I was there. And then we get to the Tyrrhenian Sea, like the Adriatic. It's very big because you see, it touches Sicily, Tuscany, a lot of regions of Italy. Too many beaches to mention. I just decided to mention Capri because I've been there. And Ischia, I've been there in my honeymoon. It's not very popular, but it has a beautiful place called Poseidon. If you ever are near Capri, of course, you have to go to Ischia and Sorrento, and the whole Amalfi Coast is a dream. We got to almost the last sea, the Ligurian Sea. Also here, a lot of beautiful place. Cinque Terre is one of my favorites. Rocky coast, as you see, and the Elba Island, outside Florence. It's very beautiful. And last and not the least, the beautiful sea. I didn't even mention beaches of Sardinia, because Sardinia is beautiful. I've actually, when I was a teenager, I was lucky to sing, and I tour all around Sardinia, and it's one of the most beautiful places of Italy I've ever seen. It's crystal clear water. And what is funny, all over in Italy at the coastline, you can have fish, and Sardinia is one of the few places with water where you can also enjoy fantastic cheese and meat, because in the middle of Sardinia they have mountain. Guys, are you hungry? And are you willing to go to Italy? I mean, yesterday when I was preparing this, I had a lot of computer issues. Nevertheless, when those pictures were popping up, I was just like, man, I want to go back. Hopefully next year, COVID-19 will be over. They say, I still hope spring is the most beautiful time of the year. So I hope that for next year spring, this is going to be like a memory, you know. Oh, do you remember COVID-19? It's going to be a memory. So that's going to happen in May, and then in October, so when after the beautiful summer that we're going to have together, we are going to Italy, and we are going to visit some of these beautiful places. And watching all these places, you know, the tour normally together is like 2 weeks max. We should stay in Italy like 6 months and visit Italy from north to south and go around like the sea do. Can you imagine how magnificent that will be? Well, one day that will happen. If we do it every year, guys, 10 years from now, we have seen not all Italy, because I have done so many trips in Italy and I haven't seen not even I think a quarter of what Italy has to offer. There were some of the places actually I've been, and some others I only know for stories of friends and pictures, and I keep saying I want to go. But yeah, there's never time, right? We need to work. Even now during COVID-19, we need to work. But next year, May, we are going to be good, and we're going to be traveling to Italy, and hopefully you're going to be coming with me. My sweet sea. So you see, JJ, keep an eye if somebody is saying stuff over there. And I see a lot of new people. Hello, guys. Welcome. I see Patricia Campana. That actually she joined me yesterday on my Patreon. Welcome, Patricia. Now you are part of my team. Awesome. And by the way, this Saturday, Patricia, I will be cooking something that is vegetarian. So if you are tuning in, I'm going to make something vegetarian. It's a pasta, actually, but that I made it yesterday, actually, for the first time. It was a recipe that my mom, she said, why you don't try to make it? And it's actually delicious, and it's only require 2 ingredients, and it's very light and delicious, and it's vegetarian. So, Patricia, I hope you can watch on Saturday. Talking of which, we're talking about food. Before we go to the birthday and events of the day, I was yesterday making some research, and I found out, because actually I've not been, that Italy has in Italy the smallest restaurant in the whole world. It's called, listen to this, is in Vacone, which is in the south of Italy, and he has no, actually in the south near Rome, near Rieti actually, and it's in a village called with only 267 inhabitants, so it's very small. It's not even a village. I think it's just like my family. It's 267 people, and it's called Solo per Due, only for two. Is it crazy or what? And you know why it's called only for two? Because actually he only has, that's the beautiful sign when you get in, I want to go. It's solo per due because he only has one table for 2 people. And they only accommodate in the whole year 1,500 people. They offer, of course, a special dinner. Look at the place, candlelight. You have your own waiters. The food, apparently, I read the review of people, is delicious because they cook with all the ingredients from Rieti, the Lazio region. So it's just out of this world. He only has those 2 tables, and you have to make a reservation a year in advance. I've been told, because otherwise you cannot sit there. There is only one table. And the price, let me go back here. How much would a dinner cost there? They say the dinner would be around 335 USA dollars, which will be like a person. So I would say 400 euros a person to have dinner there. That's one of the reasons I have not been there. But it looks very, very beautiful. I mean, and the fact that it's like solo per due. And I've been told that you can even reach the place with water. There was a video on YouTube, you guys can look. There is a couple that took a gondola, a boat from Venice, and they got inside the restaurants by boat. Is this amazing or what? You Google solo per due, you find it. And then Italy also has some of the most romantic, beautiful restaurants. Today I only mentioned the place, but I think one of these days we also have to talk more about food. And one of my favorite is called Grotta Palazzese. It's in Polignano al Mare, near Bari, so it's on the south of Italy. Look at that place. The restaurant is been defined one of the most beautiful restaurants in the world, and is a 4-star hotel as well, and is caved inside the stone. Can you see that place? And then another one that I think is in the list of the most romantic and delicious food as well is called Relais Blue. Is at Massa Lubrense, and is in the Amalfi Coast actually. And the view is just spectacular, and you can eat delicious food there. I was once guest in the place. It's near Sorrento. It's just out of this world. Another one of my favorite is La Posta Vecchia restaurant. Is alla Dispoli. Is near Rome. My father is from that region, and you have a beautiful view of the coast of Lazio. And of course, the food is typical of Rome, so you can have delicious pasta with all kind of sauces, alla puttanesca or whatever. It is a nice place. And another one that actually I have not been, but I've seen many time pictures, is called Aroma Restaurant, and is in Rome. And from here you have a beautiful view of the Colosseum. It's also one of the most expensive, of course. I think it's like in New York City. You know, I lived in New York. You pay for the view, so you pay probably for that spectacular view. But I want to go when this is over. And another one I've not been, but look how spectacular it is La Terrazza Brunelleschi, which is in Florence, of course. And you have a beautiful view of Santa Maria del Fiore and San Lorenzo. Look at that place. Also, I read the review. The food is out of this world. It's delicious. Of course, Florence is famous for the meat, and it's a little bit pricey because you pay for the view. Remember, location, location, location. And the last restaurants, one of my favorite, this one of my favorite in the whole world, I'm there all the time, it's like my second home because I was born and raised in Venice, Italy, is the restaurant on the Grand Canal of the Palazzo Gritti. This is me and my friends with Albert and Bonnie. Actually, last year when they married, we had our dinner over there. The view is spectacular. The food is very avant-garde, so you won't find like a big portion. Everything is a little bit small, so you don't go there. I don't go there much for the food. I go there for the ambience. My father doesn't like the food very much, but my father is more for, you know, he's from Rome, so he likes his big plate of pasta. So for him, all these little things is like, what's that? So, but it's a beautiful place. Should you be in Venice, absolutely, you have to go and visit. So, if you're watching, I see a lot of people. I see Gina Barfield. She said, taking me with you. Yes, I take you with me. Gina, where are you watching from? I see Joyce. Joyce, you're watching from Australia, early in the morning for you. I take you all with me, guys. But we have to wait until next year, October. Remember, I told you, in May, we're going to have the solutions of this problem. Everything, we're going to be healthy again. The world is going to be healthy again, and then we travel together to Italy. If you're new, that you're watching, you wonder who I am. I'm Giada Valenti. I live in Las Vegas, but I was born and raised in Venice, Italy. And on the back of me, you see Sardinia, because today we talk about the seas of Italy. I hope you guys enjoyed traveling with me. And Antonio, I think you are actually from Vasto. Am I right? Yeah, right? So I should have had you tell me more about the beautiful place. I've seen only a few places over there, but I'm sure there is much more. So I ask you, Antonio, which is your favorite place in your region? Was it mentioned by me, or did I skip it? So put the name there, and I will post the pictures next time. Thank you, Antonio. And what else? What else? Of course, we are almost at the end of all of this. And so far, the computer has been holding up. Holding up. How do you say? Holding up. Il computer ha resistito. Even if it's so hot here, guys, you have no idea. Can you see me melting? I'm melting here, guys. So we go to end this trip into positivity, because we have to be positive. Remember, everything is going to be great, and we are going to be great because we deserve, we are loved, we are nice people. So before we say goodbye and before we say ci vediamo sabato, we'll see you Saturday, we are going to do the birthday and events of this week. Thanks to Doug Hartline, only for a couple of weeks because then he retired. He's going to be homeschooling his grandkids. Yeah, that's what Doug is going to be doing. So wish me luck. And another more thing for me to do. So here we go. August 20, guys, Thursday. Today in history, in 1882, Tchaikovsky 1812 Overture debuts in Moscow. It was conducted in a tent, and then at the time Unfinished Cathedral of Christ that you see on the back. Tchaikovsky himself later conducted another performance in dedication of Carnegie Hall in New York a few years later. And today, also in 1896, the dial telephone is patented. The dial telephone. Do you remember? That's one of the first one. Doug is saying that if you want to have fun, invite a young somebody in your house and put them in front a dial phone, and they're going to be like, what's that? I know, I've seen some video on YouTube. It's kind of hilarious. They have no idea the dial thing was a phone. But anyway, it happens today. And today in 1920, the first commercial radio station began operating in Detroit, Michigan, which was called 8MK, and nowadays is WWJ. And today, by the way, is also National Radio Day, beside being an International Lemonade Day. How appropriate is that? Maybe it's because of this radio, so it happens today, and nowadays owned by CBS. And in 1959, the famous Wyatt Earp, who was an actor, was the actor Hugh O'Brien, here we see, finally met its idol on his day, the Nobel Peace Prize winner, Dr. Albert Schweitzer in Africa. Because of that, of course, many beautiful things happened, like here we see the foundation that he started because the young people are our future. So, and the organization that he started, the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership, JJ, you can put the card up. He has over 500,000 youth that has gone through this program, and so the legacy is amazing. And everything started because he went in Africa to meet his idol. And in 1979, we have also some notable wedding. Today, the singer Vicky Carr and Michael Nielsen, they wed today, and they are married for 41 years. And of course, Doug loves music, me too. Maybe we should do some of Vicky Carr kind of song. And another memorable mention for tomorrow, our dear Doug Hartline, tomorrow is going to be married for 43 years with Susie. There actually, it's not the actual pictures of the wedding. That's the pictures when they celebrated their 25th anniversary. Because when they married, they were struggling young students. They had no money for a big wedding. So when they were married for 25, they had a big wedding. And soon you're going to have the 50th. Unbelievable, that. Congratulations and tanti auguri, and we're going to celebrate Sunday with some music for you. And here we come to the birthday of today. Memorable mention for August 19 yesterday. Actually, I spoke with her on the phone and she cracked me up. Yesterday in 1948, American singer and actress and dear friend Dina Martin was born in New York and turned 72 years young. I mean, she's the daughter, of course, of the one and only Dean Martin. And yesterday when I spoke on the phone, I said, I was Googling you and I found out you're 72. I said, I can't believe it. She said, me neither. She said, actually, said a couple of months ago, my son turns 50, she said. And I said to him, finally, we are the same age. Is that funny or what? I love you, Dina. Happy birthday, and try to have Dina soon to be my guest. And also yesterday, memorable mention, in 1963, Greek-American actor John Stamos was born in Cypress, California, and turns 57. He started his career, many may know, in the soap opera General Hospital that aired in the 80s also in Italy. And me and my grandmother, we were watching him and we were both madly in love, still very handsome. And yesterday also, 1965, somebody I've met, so personal to me, Kyra Sedgwick was born in New York City and turns 55. I got to meet her with Kevin Bacon, the husband, in New York City. They are a very powerful, amazing couple. And in 1966, singer and songwriter Leanne Womack was born in Jacksonville, Texas, and turned 54. She won a Grammy in 2003 with a collaboration with Willie Nelson. I love that song. And last birthday of yesterday, 1969, Matthew Perry We can also say Chandler Bing was born yesterday. Of course, we know him as Chandler Bing in France and turns 51. He was born in Williamstown, Massachusetts, which brings us to today, birthday of today. We go back to Italy in long back in 1561, nel 1561, Jacopo Perri, Italian composer and singer who is born in Rome, Italy, is recognized as the inventor of the opera, and he wrote Daphne, which is considered the first, and also Euridice in 1600, which is the first opera that have survived to the present day. So he invented opera. And in 1779, Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen is born in Oslo, Estonia. He is the Russian explorer who was the first to discover the continent of Antarctica. Do we have Antarctica people watching? I think we never had Antarctica people. Do they have people in Antarctica? I don't know. Fine. A handful. We should have one Antarctica person watching. And 1901, stay in Italy, Salvatore Quasimodo, maybe you guys say, but for us in Italy, Salvatore Quasimodo is born in Modica, Italy. He's a poet and a Nobel Prize in Literature for his lyrical poetry, which is with classical fire expressed the tragic experience of life in our times. We have to learn some of that poetry at school. And in 1907, Alan Reed is born in New York City, New York. He is an actor known for his role in movies such as Breakfast at Tiffany's, but he's also voiceover for, we see him there, Fred Flintstone, and among many other, like Lady and the Tramp too. And happy birthday to him. And in 1942, Isaac Hayes is born in Covington, Tennessee. He is inducted into both a Songwriters Hall of Fame and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but it's true, right? Doug said most of people know him for his music score in the 70s of Shaft. It's true. I didn't even know he was inducted to all those things. And in 1974, Amy Adams, one of our favorite actors, Doug, also for me and JJ, was born today in Vicenza, Italy, as his father was stationed there with the United States Army and the Caserma Ederle, and turns today 46 years old. And I agree with you. Doug said that he likes old Hollywood, and he said Amy Adams is like hope for new Hollywood. It's true. She's classy. She's an amazing actor, which, by the way, she's very young, but she won 2 Golden Globes. She's been nominated for 6 Academy Awards and 7 British Academy Film Awards. Unbelievable. We love Amy. Happy birthday, Amy. And in 1983, Andrew Garfield, the British-American actor, is born in Los Angeles, California, and turned 37. He is known for playing Spider-Man, but Doug said his performance in Hacksaw Ridge, for which he was nominated for an Academy Award, is incredible. I have to watch the movie. I haven't seen it. So Hacksaw Ridge. Guys, have you seen it? And last birthday of the day, 1992, singer and songwriter and actress Demi Lovato. Look how pretty she is. She was born today in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and turns today 28 years young. And Doug is saying she seamlessly performed for so long, I could really not believe she's only 28. It's true, but she started when she was 11 or something like that. So unbelievable. Happy birthday to Demi Lovato, and she's very, very, very sweet. Guys, the computer didn't do crazy thing. I am cooking in here. I feel like I am in Sardinia under the sun. So I'm gonna conclude this program. Please keep, if you watch for the first time, like my Facebook page, and if you're watching from YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. And if you're watching from Facebook, go to my YouTube and subscribe over there. Like the YouTube video that you're watching, guys. Besides writing only, you write all in the chat, but also please like and write your comments also under the video so I can answer to you. This was Giada Valenti, Giada Life from Las Vegas, but of course I was born and raised in Venice, Italy, the beautiful Venice, Italy. This is a sign for Italy, and this is the sign for the booth of Italy. We talk about the booth of Italy today. I want to thank my friends of Italian Living for partnering with me in promoting the beauty of my country of Italy. And next week, we're going to have some more fun things happening. If you want to watch again this episode, of all the episodes, should you have liked this one and said, I miss all the 150 before, you can go on giada.life and you can find this video and all the other videos until now. I had some amazing guests, and next week I'm gonna have on Tuesday another amazing guest. I will tell you all about it Sunday on my Patreon page. I want to thank all the Patreon people that have joined Patreons The number is growing up. I'm gonna see you on Sunday. I tried this time to post the songs for the poll, so you guys can choose some of the songs for me to sing, and it's gonna be Sunday at the same time. But first, I'm gonna be seeing you Sabato. I'm gonna see you Saturday, same time, same place, from the kitchen to cook something delicious, very good. So guys, I love you. This is sign language for I love you all, friends and family, and we have learned also team awesome. Repeat with me, everything is gonna be okay. This will be over, and I want to thank you for being with me today. Welcome to all the friends that were new, and I hope you're coming back on Saturday and every Tuesday, Saturday and Thursday, any day. I'm always here 3 times a week, and Sunday on my Patreon. Please join me on my Patreon if you also want to hear me sing. Guys, vi mando un bacio. I send you a kiss. That's my Patreon card. And what can I say? I am going to probably drink some water and put my air conditioning home. I love you guys. I'm gonna see you Saturday. Ci vediamo sabato. Ciao baci.
Dankeschön, dear old Dankeschön. Thank you for seeing me again. Though I'm here in my solitude, I know you are there, and in my heart I smile again. And so I sing here in my solitude, waiting to see you, same time, same place, and I can't wait to say again, Dankeschön, 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 dear old Auf Wiedersehen. See you tomorrow. A domani.